Hey there, movie fans. My name is Chris, and I just got done revisiting Disturbia. Directed by DJ Caruso, this 2007 horror thriller stars Shia LeBeouf as Kale Brecht, a troubled teenager who is placed under house arrest for 3 months after punching out his Spanish teacher. Now under restriction, so he decides to spy on his neighbors, which happen to include the girl next door that just moved in, Ashley, and his neighbor across the street, whom he eventually suspects to be a serial killer. After hearing various reports on the news about missing women, especially murders that occurred in Texas about 3 years ago, Kale decides to investigate. Seeking help from his buddy Ronnie and his new next-door neighbor Ashley, the three team up to try to prove that the man across the street, Robert Turner, played by David Morse, is really a serial killer, or if the murders is just a figment of his imagination. Now, Disturbia is basically a mid-2000s update on Rear Window. And this is a film that I found very entertaining. I really liked it. It's probably one of Shia LaBeouf's best performances. And the film also has great performances by David Morse, who he makes a terrific villain. He's great in The Getaway and 16 Blocks, and then I think he really turns it up a little bit in this film because he is just creepy and actually pretty terrifying, because there's several moments where you're kind of scared for these kids that are trying to investigate, and they get in these situations where they don't know what's going to happen. They're going to get caught trying to, invade his privacy. And Sarah Romer, who plays the girl next door, Ashley, she's really good. And she's supposed to be the center of this little romance that her and Kale have, but she has more to do than just be eye candy, for him and for the audience. She actually does help in trying to figure out if he's a killer or not. And there's a scene in this movie, I think, that's really, really well directed and smart. And I had no idea about this, but Christopher Landon apparently was the screenwriter for this film. It's not surprising because he's brought recent greats like Happy Death Day and its sequel and Freaky. So there's a lot of traces of Christopher Landon in this movie because it's smart, it's slick, it's creepy, and it's just it's an all around really good movie. It received positive reviews from critics. It has a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Richard Roeper praised it for being a cool and creepy little thriller with some fine performances, which I totally agree. Shia LaBeouf and David Morse are the main ones there. Carrie-Anne Moss plays Kale's mother. She does a pretty good job. I really enjoyed her performance. She played a really good mother in that one. Her reaction in one scene whenever right shortly after he gets put under house arrest and he's playing his games or whatever, his room is like a complete mess, and she does something and he says, "Aren't you being a little over dramatic?" And then she does something else that really proves what he was saying. And there's a good reason for that. I think her action was pretty justified. But I really enjoyed this movie. It was mentioned to me a couple of days ago, and I was like, I need to rewatch that. So I'm really glad I did. It was actually one of my favorites when it first came out in the mid-2000s. But yes, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's one of Shia LaBeouf's better roles. I'm going to give Disturbia 3 stars, 3 out of 4. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to making more videos, and look forward to seeing you back here. Thank you. Have a great night, and peace out.